Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of a old timer with a phone. This one is going to be on emergency communications, primarily tactical signals intelligence. So what we have here is the Mini SA Ultra. It's a signal analyzer, and that's kind of what it's doing now. How this can be used tactically in a disaster environment such as Hurricane Helene, or even currently today the BC west coast of Canada is without power due to a weather-related event. What this can do for me tactically is down here I'm scanning 2 meter and 70 centimeter or the 2 meter range, and up here more the 70 centimeter range. So we're beginning our sweep at 100 megahertz and we're ending it at 700, and this is analyzing or picking up all of the signals across the spectrum. On my previous video, I had mentioned antenna makes the system. This antenna is a 2 meter 70 centimeter antenna mounted outside. That is why this area here is populated with signals, because it is tuned for this area, as well as this area up here is populated in signals because it's tuned for that as well. Whereas in the middle here you see very few signals. That doesn't necessarily mean there aren't any there. That just means my antenna's not tuned to it, so this is having a hard time listening in this region. With that being said, how I would use this in a power outage or grid down, currently everything is running fine in my area, which is why we have so many signals. But in a widespread power outage, such as Hurricane Helene or the, I can't remember, bomb cyclone, I think they called it, that hit BC. One of those let's terrorize you names because it sounds cool. But in a cyclone that takes out power, a lot of these signals aren't going to happen. The signals you will hear are more than likely going to be emergency in nature, especially if you're in the middle of a disaster zone. This allows me to scan a wide variety of frequencies simultaneously to see where the traffic is. I can also, with the wheel here, move this little cursor. You can see popping around, and when it gets to a peak, 146 700, so we know we're in the amateur radio band here on the 2 meter band. I can move this little marker to anywhere I want and locate the frequency. If I can get it to cooperate, there we go. So it's hard for me to read through the phone. This is the 428. So we're getting close to amateur band here. Once we get over here a bit, we will be in the amateur band. We just went past it actually, somewhere back here. And then for these signals here, 512, that's going to be somewhere around the commercial. But if I want to isolate that frequency or isolate this portion of the spectrum to see what's going on here, I just see that it's from 500 megahertz. I move the cursor and we drop off at right around 650. So then I can go from back into frequency. I can start it at 500 megahertz. And I can end it at, well, we'll just leave it ended at 700. And now I'm blowing up these signals a lot more, and I'm able to take a better look at them. I can see them a little more clearly. Like this area is obviously a huge cluster, so we want to further zoom in to see what's going on there. We'll call it 600 to 640. So we'll just grab our stylus. We'll make our start frequency 600 megs. We'll make our stop frequency 650 megs. And now we've just blown that image right up. That actually looks like just a lot of interference. But so what I'm trying to demonstrate with this video is that this can be used for seeing signals and then blowing them up so that you can see them much better. I lost my stylus somewhere. Here it is. And if we go back to, say, the known amateur band at 144 megahertz to 149. It's a little outside the band, but we want to see on the edges. Now we're scanning just the amateur radio band for the 2-meter amateur radio band, and this will pick up small amounts of traffic, whether they're digital or whether they're analog. And it allows you to have a good look at the radio spectrum without actually transmitting anything on the radio spectrum. Maybe there's, you know, some reason you don't want to be known that you're listening in or you're scanning, but whatever reason that would be. But this will allow you to do it. It covers a wide variety of the spectrum. It can also be used to find the frequency of unknown devices, like if you wanted to know what frequency your garage door opener or your key fob was. This is a handy device for that. Sometimes you may want to track down signals really quick. You're having an emergency. You're in an area that you don't normally go in, and you're not savvy with who's using which frequencies. You can easily turn this on and have a look at the spectrum throughout your full capability. Hopefully that'll give you a little direction as to where you can start sending your message of distress. Or maybe you're working in the operations center and you're looking for signals of distress. And by watching the peaks and the timing of the peaks and the length that it's peaking, you should be able to quite easily see, you know, where somebody is calling out. That'll give you a better chance of being on frequency at the time they're calling. I see there's some radio traffic happening there. I'm going to try and get my little cursor over here. I don't know why it just did that. This device is still very new to me. It's only shown up a few days ago, and I haven't had a lot of time to play with it. To be honest, I don't even remember ordering it. I don't remember why I ordered it. I just remember I woke up Friday morning and it was being delivered, which was kind of cool. I think I'll keep it. Aside from that, do leave a comment if you have any. Thank you for watching, and this is just a little show for the use of a little mini signal analyzer. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do leave a comment. Have a great day.